everybody. It's Mama's comedy show.
Hey!
Yeah!
We're not screaming right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Cousin Todd of Mama's Comedy Show, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Jason.
Hi, everybody. I'm drinking.
Yeah, and Bobby is here, too.
Yeah!
So we're at Pigzza.
Not a sponsor.
Yet.
Yeah, that's right.
How you guys doing?
Doing well. We might have to move. We might be moving our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened with that? I heard you talking
So
about
we moved into our house a couple years ago. What are we? 2.5 years or so, and I just there was some stuff going on with our house that we didn't love, that we wanted to change,
Right.
and to change those things, it's going to be really expensive.
What is it that you have to change?
Like we would want to like move the kitchen around. We want to like extend the back patio. We want to make the front of the house
Sex
look
swing.
cooler. Yeah, sex swing, just different things like that. And honestly, to do all that stuff, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. So instead, we want to probably just find it in a different house.
Yeah.
So we don't have to pay for it.
So we're having the real world discussions of what's more important and what would you give up for something else?
Yeah, we're doing pros and cons, and we're doing must-haves, nice-to-haves, and important.
Right.
Yeah. So, being an adult.
We've had that discussion as well of, well, we want to get a bigger house.
Yeah.
But also that's more to clean.
It is more to clean.
And like we want upstairs. I mean, our house is nice. Like we're in a gated community. We're like a nice neighborhood. Problem is Florida.
You put all that work into your bathroom.
Yeah.
Your backyard is wonderful.
No, Florida is the problem because it's like
The politics or the heat?
all of it.
Oh.
Everything. Because it's also like insurance. You have to get insurance for your house, and that's limited because all of the insurance companies keep leaving.
Which makes it all really expensive.
Right. And then it's like, well, what do? The next hurricane that hits, like, did you see we're going to have a Hurricane Karen this year?
I did see that.
That's going to be great.
That's going to be, that one's going to hit us.
Yeah. It's going to be like every Karen. It's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And it's never going to leave. It's just going to be stuck.
I want to talk to your governor.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't believe in hurricanes.
So maybe it's just headed to Tallahassee.
No, it's not going to go to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
It's going to go through South Florida, through Central Florida, and then it's going to go out. Then it's going to somehow hit Texas.
Yeah, and then it's going to come back because it deserves something for free.
It's going to go right through the Gulf of America. Oh, man.
Was it Greenland that said they're just going to rename it the Gulf of Greenland?
They're going to name the Gulf of Mexico
Yeah.
the Gulf of Greenland?
Well, yeah.
That's hilarious.
I actually think that would be pretty funny if every other country just agreed to, you know what, you're right, let's change it to something.
Well, who names that stuff? Like,
You can call it whatever you want.
Is it the map makers that name it? Or now Google, because Google Maps changes to Gulf of America.
Yeah, well,
Isn't it the explorers and the discoverers?
The what?
The explorers.
But I don't think
I
explorers.
say put it to an internet vote.
Yeah, internet.
And then we'll get Golfy McGolfface.
Yeah. Like Bodie
Optimus
McBoatface.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you're ever.
Waterway 6.
I still call Disney Springs.
Downtown
Disney.
Yeah.
That's going to be, and the Gulf of Mexico is bigger, so it's going to take me a lot longer to wrap my brain around that. Saying that, this is Gulf of Mexico.
It's just.
It makes it sound more dangerous
It's stupid
because I don't speak.
Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, so whenever I'm in the Gulf of Mexico, I feel more exotic. It's the Gulf of America. That's like swimming in your pool.
They only bring their worst sharks. The Gulf of Mexico.
Have you ever? Do you like swimming in the ocean?
I love swimming in the ocean and scuba diving, but I gotta say, like, I would prefer scuba diving, where the sharks actually are.
Yeah.
Every time I'm swimming in the ocean, there's a little piece of my mind that's like, I'm about to get eaten by something.
Yeah.
You have no control over what's going to come up.
That's the thing. And like, I used to be a lifeguard, and we used to have to be these like there was a position, and we were basically a human buoy. So you're 300 yards out, which is far.
Yeah, that's
from the land.
that is really fun.
And I remember me and one of my buddies, we were out there, and we're floating on these little like styrofoam surfboards.
Yeah.
It's not really a surfboard; it's just like a bodyboard. But we're floating on them, and we see the chair guards calling people in, and so we're immediately like, "What's going on?" Like we're looking, and he's maybe 5 yards away from me.
Yeah.
Less than that. He's 10 feet away from me. And we're looking to see if, like, is there like an undertow? Is there something crazy that we can see? And as we're talking about it, the biggest shark fin I've ever seen in my life came up right between us. And we both popped up on those boards, hands and feet, like on there. And you can't surf on them because it's just styrofoam. There's no fiberglass or anything. So we're trying to like dog paddle with like just our
fingertips.
fingertips.
Look as much as a seal as you could.
Yeah, we did. We definitely looked like seals. Injured seals splashing around in the water. That was...
It's too bad your friend didn't make it.
At one point, a wave did hit, and I thought like I might be able to ride this board a little bit, like almost like a boogie board. Immediately flipped upside down, but I was holding onto the board with such like a death grip that I like willed it back over.
And
Where did the shark go?
when your head went
I don't
under,
know.
the shark was there looking at you like, hello.
The shark could be anywhere. That's the scary thing about a shark, is it could
What
be
if
anywhere.
it was a dolphin?
No, I've been hit by dolphins before.
How do you know
Like,
it
they're
wasn't a
playful.
dolphin?
No, the shark fin looked very different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dolphin's fin is more curved, and a shark's fin is more straight.
Did we just hit the Matrix? I just saw the same person walk by twice.
Oh,
think we
yeah.
said
Have
a
we
glitch
mentioned
in the
that we're? Oh, yeah. We said we're at Pigzza. We're outside. They're actually doing an event in our venue right now,
Yeah.
where we normally record.
How dare they do things that aren't mamas?
Yeah. You saw the same person walk by?
It was the exact same person.
I wish this was the Matrix.
You know, it might be the Matrix.
Yeah.
And there's like smart people like Neil deGrasse Tyson that talk about there's no it absolutely could be.
Yeah. We wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know. But there are more and more clues as we learn more about it.
I like the idea that Earth
simulation.
is a fun game that we all play.
Someone's playing The Sims and we're in it.
Yeah. Or it's like a VR type of thing where we get into like a nice warm bathtub in base reality and we're floating in it. And the thing that the computer does is our brains move so fast.
Yeah.
So what they do is they take like the first 9 months of like Earth time is actually like 5 minutes in base reality.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like while we're in the womb, that's where it's kind of partitioning our brains and going,
Okay.
You don't know anything that's happening in the real world. All you know is this part of your brain that we're allocating to this game.
Oh.
But how did it all start? Who started it?
Duh, God.
No.
No.
It was Keanu Reeves.
No, he's the one.
He's the one. What if he ends up actually being the one?
Well, that's going to be the thing is you're gonna die from like murder, and you're gonna wake up in base reality, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Zargon was the one who created everything.
The evil Emperor Zurg.
The great leader Zargon.
Yeah.
All hail Zargon.
All I know is my idea that we die and like just nothing happens. Nothing.
That's kind of what I think happens.
Yeah. But also this has become a science show. The whole theory of nothing is ever nothing's created, nothing's destroyed.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe our consciousness is part of that, and so I guess that's a reincarnation thing, but not really. Like I don't know that because nothingness. The torture of nothingness is us, our consciousness,
Right.
just being in the nothingness.
Right. There is no torture to nothingness
Right.
because you just don't know.
Right.
I like the idea that reincarnation is you're just playing the game again.
Yeah.
Like you're playing Earth
but you don't
again.
know it.
Yeah.
Right.
But every once in a while, there's a little glitch, and you remember a previous game. Like the partition in your brain gives away a little bit, and that's deja vu.
Yeah.
Or what if you're developing the Earth game,
Yeah.
and you say, okay, time moves so fast in there, like to compare to base reality. So you live, 78 years, Earth years, and then you wake up in base reality, and it's only been 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah,
We just
look at
got
these
some
fries.
big
Hey.
ass fries
Fries,
brought to the
good.
table. Oh, listen to us eat.
Yeah. So you didn't go to school that day. You lived. You played Hitler for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could be Hitler, or I think like how I said. No, he's very popular right now. Don't worry about us saying Hitler. He's all the rage. Everyone's
I know.
talking about it. My heart goes out to
Your
you.
heart goes out. Oh man, I unfriended. I'm getting too political. I unfriended somebody today because they were really celebrating the Department of Doge, the Department of,
Oh yeah.
and I also felt a little silly that because I know the person, it's a nice enough guy. But then on the other hand, it's like I don't need that. I don't post stuff like that on Facebook at all.
Yeah.
I got another buddy who's on the other side of the spectrum. I don't want to see his stuff either.
Well, if you're on the spectrum, legally you're allowed to give the old "See Kyle."
You are, because apparently
Is
that's.
that part of the Earth game?
Oh, that is
Yeah.
yes.
No, but okay, go back to the Earth game.
Yeah.
So, I'm a serial killer, right?
Cool.
I
don't
run
think
around-
you're supposed to yell that out loud.
Imagine, Bobby, imagine you are being stalked in your house. Jason's already dead. I
Yeah.
killed Jason. You found his body. It's terrifying, right? You're literally terrified. Finally, it's like a horror film. You turn the corner. I'm right there wearing my pig mask. I stab you. And then instantly you jump up in base reality.
I love
And you're
his
like, oh
pig
my
mask.
God. And then you remember, oh yeah, this was a game I was playing. That was a crazy ending. And then I wake up like 5 minutes later because I lived to be 92 because I lived my life right, killing other people. And then we just have this conversation. It's like we just played a game together and you were like, oh my God, when you killed me, that was insane.
So then do you go back into the game?
Yeah, why
Yeah, you
not
go
play
back-
again?
Or
Actually,
you come back at the same point in time, but you survive the stabbing?
No, I think time kind of resets at some point.
yeah. Or you could start the game. But if you think about this, like if you put the goggles on for like a VR game or whatever, you always know you're in this VR game, even though like that cliff game that you have, or the one where you walk out onto the
Oh yeah, the plank.
the plank. Even though like your mind will react a little bit to the falling or whatever, you still know that you're in a game. You know that the things aren't. Even if your brain thinks that stuff is there, you still know that that's not real. The next level of VR might be not only are you in this game, but you forget who you are in real life. You
Yeah.
are that hero, and that's
Right.
exactly what this could be.
I mean, that would be great. It'd also be great because it's like,
Because
you ever
otherwise
have a-
you'd cheat.
oh yeah, someone's got hacks.
Right. If you knew it was a game, you'd do what all these dumbasses do, and they, get. Oh. No, somebody's.
Same girl.
Is it the same girl?
Yeah.
We're in the Matrix.
We are.
But I also think like, you ever wake up from like a really crazy dream, and you're excited because you're like, my brain made that.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
imagine you go through this whole life. You have all of these experiences. You meet all these people. You create so many things, and then you wake up, or you come out of the game, and you're like, oh yeah, those are real experiences I had.
Oh, yeah.
Until you find out that like you're doing the bargain basement Earth experiment game, and everyone kind of gets the same one. You have to pay extra to get the Hitler skin.
If you want to be Mick Jagger.
Yeah,
Earth game is free to play. You got to pay for the skins.
yeah. Or it's one of those things where it's like, these fries are really good. What are these fries called?
Cacio Pepe.
Cacio Pepe fries.
Yeah.
Or it's like this. You pay for the experience of class. Now, they can't guarantee you're going to be Mick Jagger or you're going to be
Yeah,
this.
right.
But you're going to be born in the best circumstances to give you that chance.
I thought you were going to say circumcised.
Yeah, well, that too.
So the best circumstances. So
Yeah. So you're born to a wealthy family or whatever.
So I don't have to play the Earth game, I can play the Mars game.
There might be one.
We're just in the Earth game right now.
Okay.
Have you? No, you haven't seen Severance yet. You haven't seen.
Oh,
you
yeah.
haven't seen.
We haven't seen. There was an episode that came out today.
I watched the first 10 minutes of it. Severance gets into that a little bit.
Spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler.
I know the premise of it.
The premise is the person that's going to work, and then there's the person that's in work. Oh no, the people in work know that they have an Audi and an Innie.
Yeah.
That's right. So never mind. It's not like that.
But they don't know anything about that life.
Right.
So if you're the innie, meaning you work all the time, you have no idea if you're married outside of work, or if you have kids, or you don't even know like what your favorite food is.
But if you, I don't know. I think if I was somebody that, well, I don't want to talk too much about
So
Severance.
you have to plan your whole game before you go in.
No.
But if it's a game and you wake up from it, how do you upgrade while in the game? How do you I'm going to put in 17
You play by the
points and
rules.
I'm going to get the new...
So I think where the cheat comes in is you're paying for privilege. You're paying to be born by a wealthy family. Or you can say, no, I don't. I want the free version. I want to be born in some country.
And I have to work my way up.
Yeah. But you
In
can't
what time
guarantee.
period? Do you pick your time period?
I think it depends on the time of day you come
Yeah.
in. I think if you start off like around medieval times, that's the early morning shift. But it only goes to a certain point.
I know, I'd do it. But then when you go in, you know you're going to go in and you're not going to come out until you're dead.
You watch Rick and Morty, right? Did you watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
What was the name of that game that Morty played, where he was like he was a guy, like a carpet salesman?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, it was like they were at Blitz and Shits.
Is that a recent one?
That's the arcade. No, this was from a few seasons ago.
Okay.
It was an arcade, and the name of the game was just some guy's name. But you put on this VR helmet, your eyes roll into the back of your head.
Oh, yes.
And then you live this person's life, and you're in total control of his life.
But he's aware of it.
Yeah, but when Morty comes out of it, he's like, my kids!
That's
Because
right.
he experienced that entire guy's life in that short period of time.
Just trippy stuff.
I'll say Rick and Morty is like
They are.
top tier sci-fi.
I haven't seen an episode of Rick and Morty in a couple seasons.
I actually started
I need to get
rewatching
back
some.
on it. Yeah.
And the new people are great.
That's when I kind of stopped. Not because I was like against the show or anything like that. There was a little gap there and I stopped watching it.
I like Solar Opposites too.
You told me about that one. The little people in the, yeah, I need to watch that one.
We did watch the newest Dexter Original Sin today.
All right, I wanted to tell Bobby about it. So, they had the show Dexter, right? And then, spoiler alert, he's a serial killer that only
Did you
kills
watch
bad
New
people.
Blood?
No.
New Blood is the second one.
Remember, New Blood is the one that takes place like in upstate New York.
With the original Dexter.
Yes.
The second show.
Dexter series, yeah.
Michael Hall.
And
Michael
now there's
C. Hall.
this new one. So there's only 3 total.
So it goes Dexter, New Blood, which is upstate New York. It's a continuation of Dexter's story. And now Dexter Original Sin is his 20-something. He just graduated college. And it's him.
How he became Dexter.
It's him learning the code.
Yeah.
They do some flashbacks, but the flashbacks are more about his mom and Harry's relationship
Okay.
before he was, before things happened to send him down this path. But it's really, really good. And I will say, it has those moments, when you're the original Dexter season, sometimes there would be a twist that you were like, oh my God. It's had a few of those.
Oh, already.
And, well, there's only one episode left. Next week is the finale. But in New Blood, the upstate New York one, I think the benefit you have is Watch that. It's a really amazing season. It's only one season. It's really amazing up until the final episode where it just kind of shits the bed. But no, if you go from that last episode into Original Sin, then you will go, oh, okay, no, this is really good.
I can't get Bobby to watch shows with me.
Because you're naked on the couch.
No, I'm not naked on the couch. Although when I do have dreams, speaking of dreams, I tend to be naked, but I think I said this last night. I tend to be naked, but I'm not like embarrassed about it.
Bobby, does Jason need to be embarrassed about being naked?
No.
Describe the size of his penis using vowels. E being the smallest and aw.
She's lying.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Oh, I would never let anyone see me not grown.
Can we get a Caesar with chicken?
Not grown. Oh, I got my Caesar salad.
Not grown.
Thank you very much.
And then a cheese pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, right here. Thank you. All right. Well, then
Thanks.
we should probably wrap this up since we have food here.
Oh, that sounds.
I mean, we've been eating.
You want me to wrap the food up?
No, I wrap it in your poo-poo.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we should talk about what we learned.
Oh, okay.
Jason,
Yeah.
what did you learn tonight?
Well, what I learned is that I need to watch a lot of shows that you've suggested. And it seems to only be when we're on podcasts. I need to watch Solar Opposites, and I need to go back, give Dexter a chance, and catch up on Rick and Morty. Cartoons and blood.
Bobby, did you learn anything?
I learned that this Earth game sounds pretty damn shitty.
I forgot about the Earth game.
Yeah. And I learned something tonight, too. I learned that when I wake up from this Earth game, I'm going to demand my money back. Because I'm a Hurricane Karen. All right, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 9 p.m. Go to www.mamascomedyshow.com or orlandosHitShow.com. You know, someone the other day thought it was Orlando's Shit Show.
What?
And I was like, how do you get that?
That's offensive.
Orlando's Hit Show. Where can people find you?
People can find me at Acting Jason on the socials. You can find me at Mama's Comedy Show, RAI Improv in Daytona with Cousin Andrew.
And next week is the Valentine's Day show.
It is the Valentine's Day show here at Mama's Comedy Show. I'm excited. You've done, Todd, I got to commend you. You have done so much awesome work for the media and all the
I'm excited about next week's.
Oh, man, it's great. You wrote a genuinely good song.
Yeah, I'm happy
It's
with
so
it.
good.
I'm happy with it. All right, buy books on Amazon. Come to Mama's. That's it. That's all I ask of you before the game is over.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah, put some freaking clothes on. All right, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
It's the happiest day of the year. You hold the one you love near. Couple strolling down the beach. Wedding bells are in reach. Love is in the air, but I don't really care. 'Cause love is just a chemical reaction designed to promote the mating action. And it fades over time once you've passed your prime. Then you're stuck, fresh out of luck. You'll pay the price. Take my advice. Stay far away from love and don't be afraid to shove. 'Cause love is just a chemical reaction designed to promote the mating action. And it fades over time once you've passed your prime. Yeah! Valentine's Day sucks. Yeah, Valentine's Day sucks. This is something you should have known. You're